What's up, everyone? It is I, Mike V. Welcome to a first ever video on a weekly video blog series I'm going to be doing called Inspirational Mondays. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be discussing interesting things and challenges that I've been doing personally in my life in the past week, with the hopes of inspiring you to fulfill your goals and dreams and to go on and make it happen. So, we're going to start off with a topic that I have been working on for quite a while. If you've been watching some of my previous streams, I've been mentioning it occasionally, and that is my exercise and weight loss plan. So starting back in, and I got my notes right here, by the way, so I'm going to be reading off of it, but starting back in August, I've said to myself, enough is enough. I'm going to get active, gonna lose the weight because I was overweight, let's be honest. And so that was my first goal, and I've been able to lose over 30 pounds over the course of a 6-month period just by walking alone. Actually, I've got the list here of what I did, and if you or someone you know is in the same boat as well, I can go ahead and give you guys what my recipe was for success here, because it was a pretty big accomplishment, I will say. But I will explain what I'm going to be doing going forward with regards to because my plans have changed since then. So what I've done, I've walked every day, nearly every day, and the length of time that you should walk should obviously depend. If it's, for example, for me, when I first started this my plan, I only walked, what was it, 20 minutes, 30 minutes the first couple of days because my legs would itch. You know, if you haven't walked for months or even longer than that, you're gonna get an itch with your legs. So for those first 2 days, it was just 20 to 30 minutes. Then I started to increase it to roughly around 40 minutes. And then from then on there, I would increase the distance and length of time based on how my body was feeling and diminishing returns. So if I wasn't losing any more weight and I still wanted to lose more, I would go ahead and increase the length. So at the most, I have done 1 hour brisk walks, and that's where I'm currently at. So I've been walking nearly every day, increasing the length to a total of 1 hour. So basically, that's what I'm doing. But exercise is not just one thing you have to worry about. You also need to eat differently, especially if you're not eating differently, if you're eating bad right now. So in my case, I ate better food. So obviously, I still eat the good stuff, the good meats. I've been eating more eggs as of late. Vegetables, especially broccoli. So those were the three big ones for me. And also just eating less quantity overall. And I got rid of the junk. So I've had pretty much, with the exception of maybe 7 days, so I can still count it on two hands. With the exception of those 7 days, I've had pretty much no soda, no chips or any other type of junk food, and anything with added sugar, really. It's just so, it just makes you so unhealthy. And the secret, it seems like the secret at first glance is just avoid the added sugar products. And cereal's a bad one too. You don't need to have your cereal for breakfast. Just have eggs and sausage. Go get a sausage and egg McMuffin at McDonald's. That's what I've been doing. So if you still want to have your McDonald's, you can just go, and you just have to be selective with what you eat. So eating it better and exercising, that basically got me to 30 pounds lighter. Consistency. I wrote down here on my notes, consistency. You're gonna have to do this every day. Try not to skip days unless you absolutely cannot. If you need to take a break, maybe 1 or maximum 2 days before you continue. And now I'm at a point, though, to give you guys a bit of an update here, I'm at a point now where I'm going to have to start making some changes, because now my priorities have shifted now that I've lost all this weight. I'm starting to get a little bit more skinny. It's not, and I don't really want to get that skinny if I start losing even more weight, so I got to be careful there. And despite the fact that I'm now almost out of the overweight category in the body mass index, I notice I still have a bit of a belly. If I were to look at myself completely naked, I still have a little bit of that gut, and that I have to do some other types of exercise in order for me to actually work on that. The other thing I want to improve upon are my upper strength, my arms, because let's be told, walking is not going to give you muscles on the arms. So I'm now going to start doing something else. Going to work on some indoor exercises, do some tests here, but obviously the best idea would probably be to start heading out to the gym. So I'm going to be doing some research on that, and I'll let you know once I have more updates. In other news this week, I've added here in my notes, I made an addition to my website. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I do have my own personal website / blog. It still has a lot of work to do, which is why I don't advertise it that much. But if you want to go ahead and check it out, it is simply clubmikev.co, clubmikev.co. And now I've added a page. If you go to clubmikev.co/USA, I've added a page showing, a directory of online poker sites based on the state that you reside in. So I did this pretty much all within a day on Saturday. I collected all the information for each state's, and let me actually, you'll see a screenshot on your screen now, but I'll also explain it here. The columns that I put in this chart, so if you were to go ahead and check it out yourself, the first column is going to show every state. You know, every state, the District of Columbia, and the 5 U.S. territories in alphabetical order. So that's the first column. The second column is the legal status of each jurisdiction. So if you are in, so the options there would be either legalized and regulated, gray area or no laws, pending, or illegal. And then the next column there is something called the multi-state internet gaming agreement. So any states that have legalized internet poker within their borders and have joined this compact, that means that poker sites can share player pools with other states that are part of the compact. So you'll see either a yes or a no next to those states for that column. The next column after that is the list of licensed poker sites, assuming the state in question has it legalized. Otherwise, it'll just say none for that state. And then the last column will say offshore poker sites, which are all of the, or in this case, I've only looked up 4 major sites: Bovada / Ignition, America's Card Room, Bet Online, and Global Poker. The first 3 are traditional type of online gambling and online poker, while the 4th one is based off the sweepstakes model. So those are 4 of the biggest ones that I'm aware of, also based on my research in terms of number of players that play. Then what I did is I went ahead and checked each site's terms and conditions to see if there are any states that are prohibited, even though they may take U.S. customers. They may not take them from every state. And I went ahead and put the names of any or all of those 4 offshore poker sites in each state's column in which residents of those states can play on them. So that's based off of the terms and conditions of each site. It has nothing to do with each state's legal status. Okay, so the last thing I want to discuss is I've started to go back and play some online poker tournaments for real money. I played one on Saturday at ACR, America's Card Room. Did well the first hour, more than doubling my starting stack after identifying a player who is playing pretty loose than he should. He failed to bluff me on the river on that one hand where I have top pair, and then he called off all his chips when I shoved on him when he re-raised me pre-flop when I had pocket tens, and he decided to gamble with sixes. I don't know why that is. Yeah, but that benefited me tremendously. So the first hour was really good. Unfortunately, the second hour of the tournament, oh man, I ran into like the wrong side of three cold decks. So the first instance was I called an all-in from a short stack with ace-queen suited, only for them to have ace-king. Then I was all-in with ace-king, and another person with ace-king called me, so that ended up with a chop. And then finally I was knocked out with pocket queens against pocket kings. So that was just a triple whammy of bad luck right there. But that happens, so gonna have to try again next time, and I definitely will. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. If you are a member of the Discord server, you will see a new channel called Poker Blog, and I will be posting every instance that I play poker on there. So you can go ahead and check it out and read the notes there that I will be posting in the future, as well as the one for this tournament that I've just mentioned, which I've posted there already as well. So that is that for this week. If this is something you like to continue seeing, be sure you hit the like button. I will be doing this every Monday, though I'm going to try to be sure to do it to get it ready for you guys on Monday mornings. This one will be coming a little bit later than usual. If you like the setting here, I'm just sitting in the car at a parking garage for this one, but maybe I'll be someplace else in a future video. But if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe. I play poker. I discuss casino games if you enjoy that, but I also like to discuss life issues, and hopefully I bring more stuff like that into the future. So if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe, share the video with others. Hopefully I can inspire you guys. Hit the bell icon and be notified once I release my next video. I'll see you guys next week for your next Inspirational Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a good week, and go make it happen.